So UMG has definitely filed a motion for them to dismiss willingly participated in the battle. Iggy Azalea again on UMG. Iggy Azalea has put out a claim and claimed that nbayoungboy and started hollering out OTF in his face while you out here talking about choosing Nazi and supporting swastika on TV.
You hate me, don't you? You hate me, don't you?
Constant content.
You hate me, don't you?
Kons motherfucking podcast.
You hate me, don't you?
Constant motherfucking content.
You hate me, don't you?
Yeah, what's up? What's going on? What's happening? It's a Tuesday, March 18th, 12:12 in the afternoon. What's going on? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Tuesday, you know what I mean? Episode 210. This is episode 210. What's going on out there? You know what I'm saying? Still got rain and shit out here, starting to shine up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it definitely was raining like a motherfucker last night. You know what I mean? We got sunshine as of right now, but I know it's probably gonna rain again today. Know what I'm saying? So yeah, what's happening? Episode 210. Pull up, you know what I'm saying? I got some tea and shit, so pull up, roll up, you know what I mean? Whatever it is you may do. I'm saying get ready for this episode. Today's episode, we're gonna be touching on UMG and what they said with the Drake lawsuit and what they recently filed today. We're also gonna touch on Iggy Azalea. It's also got a little speffle with UMG. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna touch on nbayoungboy. Had a problem with somebody in jail claiming OTF. We're gonna touch on Kanye and Kim K and they drama behind Kanye putting North on a song with Diddy. But yeah, that's the topics we're gonna be covering today. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go over them real quick, like, you know what I mean? Definitely gonna get my views, thoughts, and opinions, you know what I'm saying, and my commentary on said subjects. You feel me? Even though they probably already been in the atmosphere, but this podcast is all about my commentary and my thoughts and opinions on said subjects. You ain't heard what I think or what I thought about certain said subjects. You feel me? But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed yesterday's episode. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't know if y'all could see it, you know what I mean? But it's definitely a whole lot happening. You know what I'm saying? Outside of this podcast, it'd be a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a lot going on in my mind. It'd be a lot going on in my life. Shit I be dealing with. You know what I mean? So sometimes the energy may be up, but you can probably tell something's happening. You feel me? And that's just the gist of it. You know what I'm saying? Something's always going on. You feel me? It's just the type of life I live or something. It's always motherfucking happening. So hope y'all enjoyed yesterday's episode. You know what I mean? Touchdown H Boogie with a hoogie fucking up his SF90. Fuck that shit up. You know what I mean? We seen the wreckage. Ray J, you know what I'm saying, was arrested and then later released. It was just some couple shit. Will Smith announced his new album he got coming. His new album he got coming called Inspired by a True Story or something like that. Yeah, based on a true story, coming March 28th. We also touched on Nate Dogg's son. It's in courts battling his dad's ex-wife over that. 2.7 million supposed to be divided amongst the 9 children. So hope you enjoyed yesterday's episode. You know what I mean? That was episode 209. I told you what we're gonna be talking about today on episode 210. You know what I'm saying? So if you new here, you know what I mean? This is where we go over the headlines, go over news, update shit that's going on, worldly news, local news, hip hop news, whatever the case may be, hood news, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, if it made a headline, I'm probably gonna touch on it right here on this podcast. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you already been subscribed, then you already know how this shit goes. You know what I mean? And you know the type of subjects that we covering, you know what we about to get into. Feel me? Thank you for subscribing to the new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. I see you. I see that number moving on up. You know what I'm saying? The subscribers. Let's push it on to 600, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's push that shit to 600. You feel me? We almost there. 559 or something like that. Let's get to 600, man. You know what I mean? But let's get into these topics though. So first up, UMG and Drake. You know what I'm saying? So UMG has definitely filed a motion for them to dismiss the case that Drake has filed for defamation of character. The UMG has filed for them to dismiss this shit and is saying that Drake was saying that they helped promote the song and they were promoting and inflating the numbers on They Not Like Us, and this is the song he is calling Drake a PDF file. So they filed a motion in court saying that this shit should be dismissed and thrown out out. They said that the allegations, they said he's being a poor loser and he provoked this battle and then willingly participated in the battle. And instead of accepting his loss like a real man, he sues the label in a misguided attempt to solve his wounds. They said the nigga being a sore loser. You know what I'm saying? Drake lawyers said that this ain't about a rap battle. It's about UMG being exposed for being greedy and profiting off of dangerous and misleading info, resulting in multiple acts of violence. You know what I'm saying? Because Drake is trying to say that shooting and shit that happened at his house, he's blaming the song They Not Like Us for that, saying that it's promoting violence against him. Drake's lawyer said that UMG is trying to avoid accountability and said they got a history of endangering and abusing artists. You know what I'm saying? Now, Megan Kuniff, you know what I mean? I mentioned her last time. She's somebody that be following these cases and shit like that, getting documents and shit like that. I mentioned her last time with the 50 Cent and the Meech drama. You know what I'm saying? So she is on this case and she had a lot of shit to say. She had put a video out. I'm gonna get into that after this. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see the video and the clip that she put out. You know what I mean? So UMG is filing for them to just dismiss this shit because they pretty much saying that Drake is a sore fucking loser and he's using this shit to solve his wounds, saying he's being a sore loser to the battle that he lost, that he willingly participated in and provoked it. So he started this shit, participated in it, and then he lost. So now he's trying to sue the label in a misguided attempt to solve his wounds, they said. You know what I'm saying? And they saying, if they, you know what I mean, then they came back. That was they fired back. It's saying about a battle, you know what I'm saying? UMG been using their artists and endangering their artists for a long time, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So this is the video. This is the video that Megan Kuniff had put out about her talking about the whole situation with Drake and UMG. Check this clip out.
Wants a judge to dismiss Drake's lawsuit over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, and they filed a motion today that lays everything out there. This is in Drake's defamation lawsuit against UMG, and the lawsuit is about Kendrick Lamar's song Not Like Us, and he's basically saying that his own record label conspired to defame him and promoted a song that falsely accused him of being a pedophile. The lawsuit says UMG knew the allegations were false. They know Drake isn't a pedophile, but they promoted this song and put greed over the safety and well-being of their artists, and one of those artists being Drake. They're saying, Drake's lawyers are, that this caused a lot of harm to Drake, that he actually had armed intruders at his home in Toronto, prompted by this song. UMG's lawyers basically say Drake is being a poor loser, that he lost this rap battle against Kendrick Lamar, and he filed this lawsuit because he's a poor loser. It says instead of accepting the loss, like the unbothered rap artist he often claims to be, he has sued his own record label in a misguided attempt to salve his wounds. And they actually quote one of his own songs here. And they say that Drake hasn't stated a real defamatory claim. They say that the statements he points to are rhetorical hyperbole and really nothing that they can take action on. Now, Drake's lawyers are going to respond to this. They're going to be able to explain why the lawsuit should not be dismissed. And then it'll return to UMG's lawyers to reply to that. And then we might have a decision from the judge. So it's going to be a while before we see anything on this. But this is a pretty major motion. The dismissal motions should tell us a lot about the fate of the case here eventually. So thanks all for listening. If you guys find me on legalaffairsandtrials.com, I've got lots of court documents on there, and I'm going to be doing something, putting out all the recent documents. So check me out on there.
You know what I'm saying? That was Megan Kuniff talking about the case and giving you the updates on the files and shit like that, shit that's been filed. But yeah, they pretty much saying, Drake, you a sore loser, man. You lost the battle, man. Just take it. Just take the L. You know what I'm saying? You trying to say it's defamation of character and this and that, but ain't got shit to do with that. They didn't have that violence and shit that happened at your house didn't have nothing to do with the song They Not Like Us. And further research, you know what I'm saying? If you do your own research, you will see that shooting in his house had everything to do with OVO and XO. You know what I'm saying? The Weeknd's clique. You know what I mean? Because the Weeknd's manager was also shot prior that same week, a week prior to Drake's mansion getting shot up. You know what I'm saying? So we believe, you know what I mean, the people believe from the research I was doing that was retaliation for that. You know what I'm saying? So Drake out here being a sore loser, man, you know what I'm saying? And UMG is exposing him of doing such, you know what I mean? Like, how dare you sue us over a battle that you lost, that you provoked and you participated in and then took an L, and now you're trying to sue the label for saying that, oh, we made Kendrick bigger than what he is. Like, get out of here. UMG ain't going for it. You know what I mean? They filed a notion to throw that shit out because they pretty much they saying the case don't make no fucking sense. Drake just being a sore fucking loser out here. You know what I mean? In other news, you know what I'm saying? Iggy Azalea, again on UMG, Iggy Azalea has put out a claim and claimed that they owe her a whole bunch of money, several royalty checks. You know what I'm saying? About 10 million she said that they owe her, and they offered to settle for a measly little $18,000. Now she said, good thing I'm well off because I can just deny that shit because I know that they owe me way more than that, said Iggy Azalea. You know what I mean? So she's also saying that UMG is some pieces of shit and they're scumbags. You know what I mean? She had put it on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? That you're gonna see in the clip that I got that I'm gonna show you, talking about the same shit. Angie Stone was also coming out and saying that UMG was some scumbags and they owed her hella money. This is before her untimely demise, where she was the only one that passed away in a semi-truck accident. Her whole crew survived, except for Angie Stone. And she was saying the same things about UMG before her untimely demise. You know what I'm saying? So Iggy Azalea is saying the same shit, saying that they ain't paid her no royalty checks or nothing for none of the songs that she put out. Now, I'm not a fan of her. I don't listen to her too often. I can't tell you certain songs that she might have had. You know what I mean? Apparently, from the research I was doing, a song called Black Widow was something that blew up. I don't know. I might have heard it without knowing the song title. You know what I'm saying? But I can't tell you no Iggy Azalea songs. You know what I mean? But yeah, apparently she's saying that UMG she also was filing something against UMG, saying that they ain't paid her. They offered to settle for some weak ass $18,000 when she's saying they owe her about 10 M's. So she definitely didn't take that shit, and she gonna definitely fight to try to get her money. This clip that you about to see is some channel called Gossip, definitely talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And telling you all about it more so, and also showing you the tweets and shit that she was saying, talking shit about UMG. Check this clip out.
Iggy Azalea has slammed Universal Music, alleging that they owe her millions of dollars. In a scathing rant published online, she described how she has been battling the music group for over 2 years and that they owe her $10 million. She mentions how she has never been paid any royalties for anything outside of America, which has stunned her fans considering how many hits she has had over the last decade. She also claims that Universal's lawyers offered her a measly $18,000 settlement in order to make this all go away, which people think is insulting considering how much money her songs will have made. Some people are standing firmly behind Iggy, insisting that her allegations expose a widespread issue in the music industry. They're asking, isn't it time for artists to get the fair treatment they deserve, especially when companies profit off their creativity? Others are more skeptical, wondering if Iggy's claims might be exaggerated for publicity. They ask, could the settlement offer really be as low as she says, or is there more to the story behind the numbers? There are also those who view this controversy as part of a larger pattern of exploitation. They argue that if major labels are routinely shortchanging artists, what does that say about the industry's ethics today? Do you think this is a wake-up call for better artist rights? Iggy Azalea has slammed Universal Music, alleging that
So in there, that was the clip you seen, you know what I'm saying? She's saying that they owe her about 10 M's. You feel me? And she want her money. You know what I mean? She want her royalties, checks, and all that shit for all the shit, all the music that she put out, she ain't been getting paid for. She claimed. You feel me? And she want that bread. So UMG finna have another lawsuit that they dealing with at the same time that Drake is trying to fucking sue their ass too. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Pardon this interruption. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you ain't hit that subscribe button, go on and hit that shit right now. You know what I mean? At this particular moment and time in the middle of the video, now's your time to hit that subscribe button. You feel me? Hit the like button. Go ahead and comment on what you think or what you might think about something that I'm saying. Comment on it. You feel me? Hit that comment. You know what I mean? Hit that comment button. Leave your little comment. I'll definitely see it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But hit that subscribe button. No, tell somebody about it. You know what I mean? Hit that subscribe button if you ain't already. You know what I'm saying? What you waiting for? You know what I mean? And tell somebody about this shit so somebody else can watch this shit too. And remember to share this shit also. Put this shit on your social media and all that shit. You know what I mean? Let's get back to the episode. That's not a good look for UMG though, that you got two artists on your label is suing y'all, claiming that well, Drake shit is different, but Iggy claiming that they didn't pay her for another shit that she did. NBA YoungBoy. So NBA YoungBoy, we had Terrence Williams, which is the brother of Birdman from Cash Money, recently come out, ate the narrative that NBA YoungBoy was in his prison during his time, and somebody, he said a Mississippi man had came up to him and started hollering out OTF in his face. Now, if y'all unfamiliar with OTF, that is King Von and Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying? They side of the music industry, that's they little clique, you know what I'm saying? And apparently him and NBA YoungBoy been on this beef for a long time. I'm talking years of going back and forth on Twitter, on social media, taking different shots and song lyrics, whatever the case may be, etc. You know what I mean? So NBA YoungBoy, the beef has been definitely long ongoing. Now, I don't know if this was somebody that was trying to get clout or somebody that was just trying to get a name for themselves by doing this or taunting him. You know what I mean? I imagine they was hollering out OTF when they seen him type shit without even probably not even being affiliated with OTF. So whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? Apparently YoungBoy went up to him though and two-pieced that boy. You know what I'm saying? Apparently he hit the nigga, you know what I mean, and fucked him up, you know what I mean? Apparently he is standing on business on the inside. So this next clip you're about to see is what Terrence Williams, the brother of Birdman, had to say on detailing the situation that happened with NBA YoungBoy and this Mississippi man hollering OTF in his face. Check it out.
I had an update. NBA YoungBoy, he's housed at Talladega. That's in Alabama. He been standing on business. So for y'all who want to know what's going on with NBA YoungBoy, he been standing on business. He went to the hole. They found a cell phone in his cell and sell it to the child. He shot to come home. So he got out 2 days ago. He's in the hole now. It was a guy from Mississippi. He yelled out OTF. YoungBoy say, "You OTF?" Homeboy told him, "I'm trying to get with that. Find a cell." They said they went to the cell. YoungBoy hit him with a 2P, dropped him. And some other guy said, "Oh, y'all riding his D." And I guess they were talking about YoungBoy, whatever. But a lot of guys, like 20 of them from Louisiana, they just had a big gang fight now. So YoungBoy is back in the hole right now. But he ain't there standing on business now. For y'all who want to know about YoungBoy.
Now, as you heard, you know what I'm saying, that was him detailing, you know what I mean? Said he went up a two-piece dude, you know what I'm saying? Fucked him up, standing on business, you know what I mean? But now apparently he said he's in solitary confinement, you know what I mean? That's the price you pay, you know what I'm saying, when you end up fighting in a prison style, you know what I mean? In prison, you feel me? They put your ass in solitary confinement, which is a little dark hole with like a little window in it, you know what I mean? But it's a small cell, a little box, you know what I mean? No lights, none of that type of shit, you know what I mean? You are in solitary confinement, feel me? So I guess that's where they moved him after he pieced up this dude hollering out OTF in his face. Kanye West. So Kanye West has recently, Northwest, which is his daughter, on a song with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Put her on a song with Diddy, the nigga that's in court and jail right now for trafficking and actual assaults and whole bunch of other shit. You know what I'm saying? The scandalous shit. You feel me? Pedo shit, PDF shit, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Drugging women and doing, you know what I mean, unprecedented things to them. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of shit that we all know why Diddy in court, you know what I mean? So Kanye came out and put North on the song. Now, I haven't heard the song. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if I want to hear it. I'm not interested. I mean, Kanye, Diddy, North on the song. I mean, it's not sounding, that's not something that I'm like enticed or intrigued to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't heard it yet. You feel me? So apparently he put North on the song with Diddy, and Kim K was definitely unhappy about this shit, saying that he did the shit without her permission. You know what I mean? She didn't grant for that. You know what I mean? To put North on the song with a nigga who is going to court, in court for trafficking. You know what I mean? She wasn't cool with that shit, so they got in a whole bunch of, they got in a little spiffle battle, Texas. I think Kanye exposed some texts that they had between them, and Kanye was saying that you're gonna have to kill me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do this and that, you know what I mean? And talk about trademarking their names, and Kanye said he asked to trademark them when they were young or some shit like that, and she wanted them trademarked so that nobody else could use them, and a whole bunch of shit is going back and forth, you know what I mean? So Kim Kardashian pretty much is saying that she thinking about going to court and filing for full custody of the kids. Now, Kanye went on to say after that, you know what I mean, I can't just see my kids, you know what I mean? I have to raise them, you know what I mean? If I'm just seeing them without raising them, that ain't nothing but visitation. And I need more than that as a father to my kids, you feel me? So this was them talking about this shit on The Breakfast Club. This next clip you about to see is them on The Breakfast Club speaking on the Kim K and Kanye West. Oh yeah, he also had somebody else that's from Chicago that he had signed and put on this song as well. So this is The Breakfast Club speaking on it and talking about the Kim K and Kanye and North fiasco, drama, whatever the case may be. This is them talking about it on this next clip. Check it out.
I didn't know Kanye had artists.
I didn't know he had new artists either.
Like new artists, like people, somebody still crazy enough to sign with him.
I didn't know that either.
I mean, he's still a genius when it comes to production, so I'm sure people are using him for his production, but in his artistry.
His behavior overshadows all that now. Like, he's such a liability. It's like he's so reckless, I wouldn't know how to trust my career in his hands. I signed a Nick Cannon before Kanye West now.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I feel like
Kanye West now.
No, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't go too far with that one. But I will say
you
this.
go independent. You rather be
before
Nick Cannon or Kanye, I'll be Andy.
But if an artist has nothing, no deal, nothing in the play, and Kanye West is waiting in the wing, because he's still a musical genius, he might test the waters.
Well, this song, because Kanye West came out with new branding for Sunday Service. He said Sunday Service is returning, which is the big outside like church concert he would do every Sunday. This was supposed to release during Sunday Service, but Kim Kardashian wasn't having it. So she had heard this song prior to its release. She sent legal letters demanding a cease and desist. She didn't want this to come out. She asked for an emergency hearing with a mediator and a judge. They got the hearing. Kanye did not attend. And at some point, Ye promised her that this song would not drop. And then it pops up on his X account. He posted to his X account. So then there's a Twitter exchange that Ye is claiming is between him and Kim Kardashian. So they're having a conversation about the trademarks, because Kim and the Kardashians trademark all of their kids' names. So he's basically upset because of the trademark, she's able to say, no, you can't have her on this song. So she's like, yo, I asked you when they were kids, could I trademark their names? You said yes. When she turns 18, it goes to her. Stop it. I sent the paperwork over so that Diddy song would not be released to protect her. One person has to trademark it. So he's saying, so then Kanye responds, amend it or I'm going to war, and neither of us will recover from the public fallout. You're going to have to kill me. This is what he responds to Kim Kardashian over her not wanting Northwest on this song.
Jeez.
Which
the parents, they both should agree on what they want their child to do, right? One shouldn't make a decision without the other one's okay or nay, right? That's how it should be as co-parenting.
I also think, as you know, and I'm not a parent, so y'all let me know if I'm tripping, but if I'm her father, I wouldn't want her on a song, even if your intention is good, to try and bring this other side to this Diddy situation.
You know what I'm saying? That was the Breakfast Club touching on it, you know what I mean? Talking about it and telling you all about it. You know what I'm saying? All the shit that's been going on, they've been going back and forth with the phone, texting and all that shit, somebody leaking the phone screenshots and all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But if I was Kim K, I'd be hot too. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck is you doing, my nigga? Like, first of all, you out here talking about you's a Nazi and supporting swastika on t-shirts and shit like that, and you got Klan member uniforms and robes and hoods and shit on sale on your website and all this shit. Now you putting North on the song, putting our daughter on the song with the motherfucking nigga who's in court for trafficking and abuse and PDFs and all this kind of shit. Like, yeah, man, I'm gonna have to side with Kim on this one. You feel me? Yeah, you tripping for that. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely think about filing for full custody too. You know what I mean? Because you out here wilding. Now you getting kids involved and that shit is different. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way you should have put North on a motherfucking track with Diddy, yo. What the fuck are you thinking about? You know what I'm saying? There's no way that you should have put your daughter on the track with Diddy. You feel me? Ain't no motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been hot too at that shit, straight up. You know what I mean? If I was Kim Kardashian, you know what I'm saying? I'd have been hot too. Like, nigga, what the fuck is you thinking about? I'm about to file for full custody, nigga, because you tripping. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I got for today. That's all the topics that covers episode 210. You feel me? So today, I definitely touched on and talked about Drake and UMG. How UMG is saying that Drake is just a sore loser and trying to sue the label to solve his wounds as he lost in this battle. So they trying to get that shit dismissed, saying it doesn't make any fucking sense. Iggy Azalea is also got UMG on the chopping block, saying that they owe her millions, about 10 M's of money. Angie Stone was also saying the same shit before her untimely demise. They tried to settle out for just $18,000, and she wasn't going for that. NBA YoungBoy apparently two-pieced the nigga in prison for coming up to him yelling out OTF in his face. Birdman's brother Terrence Williams had the story. I showed you the clip on that. Also, Kanye put North on the song with Diddy, and Kim K was not having it, threatening to file for full custody of the kids after that. This comes after Kanye's rant of being a Nazi and supporting Hitler and wearing Nazi swastika t-shirts and shit like that. So it got to be tough being a baby mama to Kanye's kids and being a baby mama to Kanye. Yeah, when he's out here doing shit like this, I'd be mad too if I was Kim K. But yeah, that's all I got today. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got today for episode 210. You know what I mean? That's what you're going to get on this podcast. 3 to 4 topics a day, Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying? I got something for you. Got to tell us something to talk about. Got some tea, something. You know what I'm saying? Monday through motherfucking Friday. You feel me? But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for watching, because we all know you could have been doing anything else you wanted to do in the world when this notification popped up, whoever you may be, whether you a son, whether you a daughter, whether you a brother, a sister, whether you an auntie, a uncle, you know what I'm saying, a cousin, a father, you know what I mean, a grandma, a grandpa, whoever you may be. And if you got pets and they sit there in front of you while you watching Kons podcast, whether that pet be a dog, whether you got a pet gerbil, a pet rat, a pet goat, whether you got a pet rabbit, you know what I'm saying, whether you got a pet bearded dragon, put them on the table in front of the TV, whoever the fuck the case may be, you know what I'm saying, if they got eyes on Kons podcast, I fucks with you, salute you, like you see my nigga scrolling up the screen, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You know what I mean? You hear that beat getting louder in the background. You already know what it is. You have included episode 210. You know what I mean? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Tell somebody about it. You know what I mean? Comment on this shit. Hit the like button too. You know what I'm saying? If you like this shit, you feel me? Like this content that I'm doing, dropping Monday through motherfucking Friday. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, stay tuned though. Enjoy these credits.
You hate me, don't you? Hate me, don't you?